What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Martin's Money Podcast. I am your host, Martin the Credit Doctor, and today I have a special guest. She's an actress on Dion's Almost Famous. She's the author of Navigating Life in Uncertainty, and she's a content creator with over 250,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram. Call her Yan. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Drew. I'm very excited to be here.
Good to see you. It's
Good to
been a
see you
while.
too. It has been. I feel like it's been like a decade, right?
Yeah, 2017 is the last time
Yeah,
I've seen you.
almost a decade.
Yeah. Since then, a lot has changed in both of our lives.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about what you got going on in the past, what's going on now, and what the future looks like for you.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I like to start the show with something light. We're going to do a game called This or That.
Okay.
All right. You can give me short answer or you can elaborate on some of them, and I might ask you to.
Okay.
Starting out, being stagnant in life with a peace of mind or stress chasing your full potential?
Being stagnant with a peace of mind. Honestly, I would say that I'm kind of actually at a somewhat stagnant place. And the reason I say being stagnant with a peace of mind is because when you're stressed, things feel like they start to crumble and it starts to be worse than what it actually is. But when you're in a stagnant place and having peace of mind, you're in this peace which transcends understanding. And that's exactly where I would call myself in this season right now.
Okay.
Is this peace of mind place.
I agree with you. I feel like a lot of people would say chasing your full potential, but that peace of mind aspect, you can't pay for that. I agree with you.
Yep.
Which one leads to greater change in life? Fixing your mindset or changing your environment?
Fixing your mindset because it doesn't matter what environment you're in, you're going to come in with that mindset. So, one of my favorite sayings is it's a great day to be great. And one of the premises behind that is that no matter what happens, if there is a bad moment in that day, you're still going to have a great day. If you have that mindset each day, it doesn't matter what environment I'm in, I'm having a great day and it's going to be a great experience for me anytime.
For sure. You can always control your mindset, but you can't always control the environment.
You
Agree
put
with
in
that.
environments sometimes that you don't even know are going to be bad environments, but that mindset's going to save you.
I can see the other side where people say change your environment because sometimes when you're physically in your environment, that can impact your mind.
Yes.
But sometimes you got to callous all of that and just lock in on what you can control. Control the controllables.
Yep.
Okay. Next one. Post something real and authentic or post something that performs.
Real and authentic. I don't believe in a flop because I'm going to have another piece of content drop. I'm going to post something real and authentic, whether it gets engagement or not, because I know that I'm going to have another piece of content come. I actually woke up today and I was like just in my robe, just talking to the camera. So real and authentic every single time. That's how I built my platform. So yeah, I'm going to go with that
Okay.
versus engagement bait. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing too, just a little side note. Most of these questions are for me,
Yeah.
but I just get to share it with the audience. So
Love it.
next one. Be relatable or be someone that people aspire towards.
I fall in the middle on this one. I'm heavy on being relatable and show up as my authentic self, but I don't consider myself to be an influencer. I consider myself to be an inspirer. I want people to look at my page and be like, I'm inspired to take it up a notch myself. I want people to see that and be inspired and aspire to be even better than me while still being relatable and never being too high and too above anything to not know what's going on in the world. I fall on the middle on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what makes your content so unique, you're not at a place where it's like, oh, I can't talk to her. You probably wouldn't understand me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think your natural personality is being able to connect with people from what I know about you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're leading the way. So it's like, if she can do that, then I can too.
Yes, that's exactly what the goal is. I'm glad it shows.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Show your real life ups and downs or create a particular image.
Show the real life ups and downs. I had a job this time last year, but when I was let go, I shared it. People were like, why are you telling people you don't have a job? I'm like, because I know somebody else can relate. I'm always going to share the ups and downs, and I don't want someone to be like, her life is so perfect. No, I go through stuff too, but I'm able to navigate it. I'm still going to keep a positive spirit about it. I think it's more beneficial for someone to be able to watch me and see those ups and downs rather than me trying to create an image. Yes, I'll create a highlight reel here and there, but there's real stuff that goes on in my life. So I'm always going to be open to sharing the ups and downs.
Were you hesitant about doing that? Like, hey, should I post this because of the judgment I might receive? Or is just like, hey, this is just my life and I'm going to just share it with you?
This is just my life. I'm just sharing it. When I got terminated from my job, I popped my phone up as I was packing my stuff up. I was like, I'm just gonna record it and I'm just gonna post it. No, I never felt I was worried about what people thought. It was
Mhm.
always like, you know what, I'm posting it regardless. And I think that's one thing that I'm really big about with my audience and my platform is I'm sharing it because I like to share it.
Giving people opportunity to get over some of their fears. Do what you love or do what pays.
Do what you love. I'm in a do what you love season. Even though I have the audience and the platform, I wouldn't say it's consistently paying. A lot of times when I'm posting and I'm doing stuff and everything is pretty much free. When I'm going to stuff, it's pretty much free. There's not a lot of things that are paying me, but the money does come as
Mhm.
well. So as I've been able to do what I love, the money has come along with it. I would choose doing what I love over doing what pays because it's so rewarding and eventually the money does follow.
I think the last part of what you said is really important because it's delayed gratification.
Uh-huh.
Taking the ones and twos here, but on the
Mhm.
back end, I'm gonna get the bag.
Yep.
I think people have to have that vision and that faith in themselves because if you don't believe that you will get that far, you're gonna take whatever short change you can get when you get settling short.
Yep.
Yeah. When people are chasing their goals, should they stick to a strict routine or just go with the flow?
Funny enough, I'm actually a little bit of both. I like a strict routine. I notice my days go a lot better with a strict routine when I plan out my day to a T. However, a lot of great things come from going with the flow too. So there's days where I wake up and I don't have content planned out, but I'm like, you know what? An idea comes to me and I execute on it. And those tend to be the best pieces of content and very rewarding for me. So I think it's a little bit of both. But if I had to tell people what probably would be best, definitely lean toward the strict routine because
Yeah.
it keeps you in line. Because some people aren't able to navigate both, where it's like, yeah, I'm able to do a strict routine this day and go with the flow this day. Some people need that strict routine. So I would probably say strict routine over just going with the flow, even though I'm both.
I would agree with you too. Definitely in the beginning, you need to stick to a strict routine, whether it's you chasing one of your goals like in the gym
Mhm. Oh,
or in the
yes.
kitchen and
Yep.
things like that. Start off strict. It's easier to start strict and loosen up
Yes.
than to loosen up and then tighten up.
Absolutely.
So, with my background being in fitness, when I used to train clients, I used
Mhm.
to let them know day one is going to be the hardest. Once we build that consistency, whether it's 21 days or 90 days, then we can, all right, let's throw in some cheat meals or maybe I'll take a walk instead of hitting the gym.
Mhm.
But that routine that kind of gets set the fuel and set the energy and set the tone.
It does. I have a little bit of a fitness background too, so I get that
Hmm.
completely. In the beginning, day one was the hardest. It was committing to it. And then as time progressed, it was like, okay, I can loosen up, like you said. In the beginning, yes.
How do you do your scheduling though? Like, do you block schedule or you kind of got a journal? Like, what's your method of staying organized?
So I do a little bit of both. I have reminders on my phone where I do a time block throughout the day. And then I also sometimes will write out in my journal, like, hey, this is everything you need to do for the week. Once I have a full scale of everything I need to do for the week written out, then I can start adding my reminders. I pretty much live off of the reminders because those are something that I can pull up right away rather than having to search for my journal. I do the time blocking a lot with the reminders on the phone.
Do you schedule downtime and chill time, or you just like, hey, let me just set my priorities, fill up my calendar, and what's left is left?
I do it to where I'll say, okay, I'll start my day and I'll say, okay, I need to record this piece of content. So say I do that for 10 o'clock. Then I'll do something else for 11 o'clock. But I will allocate a little bit of time in between. So the next thing that I have to do won't be until 1 o'clock. So yes, I do have space in there to have some breathing room. I don't actually designate it as time to rest and not do anything, but that gap is in there in case I run over. So if I do have time to take a break, I can't take that break. But when I time block it and put my day out, it's like, all right, this is what you're sticking to. You don't have to stick to this schedule, but you have to get these things done today. Silence from people. I've been in a season like that, going through building my platform. I made a video over a month or two ago explaining how people weren't congratulating me. And I said, but this is why you can't do it for people and you have to do it for God. I said, because you know who you're working for. You work as though you're serving the Lord and not human people. Because when you don't get those congratulations, then you're not going to be sad about it. So that's why I say silence from people than to have fake support because it's like, I know who I'm doing it for. So I know my reward is greater in heaven. It's not down here on this earth. And I can hit any milestone and still be very satisfied with it, even without anybody's support because I know who I'm doing it for.
Yeah, I like that idea too because a lot of people get caught up chasing a support. Like I
Mhm.
need external validation.
Yeah.
Even if it's lit, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's something that you love, but it's like, hey, if I didn't get somebody clapping for me, it don't feel the same. But when you're doing it
Yeah.
for you or you doing it for a greater purpose, it's just
Yep.
like, hey, I'm happy with it. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with it.
Yeah. Something I talked about in my book, I talked about happiness versus joy. And I was explaining how happiness is attached to those external things, but that joy is something that comes from the internal. It comes from God. And when you have that joy, it doesn't really matter. You have happiness, but you don't really need that happiness because you have that joy always internally. And it's something that just can't be taken away.
All right, this is the last one. Leveling up to become the person you could be or stay comfortable as the version that people love and accept.
Leveling up and becoming the person that you could be. And I'm a living example of that. I've chosen to take a different path. The person that I was a year ago is not the person that I am today. And I'm extremely proud of that. I was somebody who was drinking every single weekend. I don't drink anymore. I don't know if I'll ever go back to drinking. I still am undecided about that. I see myself transforming into this different person, and it's only making me better as a person. It's how I'm able to show up with my content even more now that I don't drink and now that I don't party as much anymore. I would continue to choose leveling up instead of being comfortable because when you start to level up, you realize you didn't really have those things in common with the people that you thought that you did when you
Hmm.
start to become a new person. So it's like, yeah, y'all loved me for who I was, but we really don't have much in common now that I'm becoming someone else.
Is that tough for you, like not being able to have that same experience with the people that you used to?
In the beginning, it used to be. As I started changing and I started not getting invited to stuff because I don't drink, it was like, dang, nobody gonna invite me to anything. At first, it was very challenging and a little disheartening, but once I started to seek relationship with God and grow closer in my relationship with God, it was like, you know what? My purpose is way greater than a turned up night with friends.
Yeah.
In the beginning, yes, it was very challenging, but now it's like I enjoy the quiet time, the peace and quiet time. I barely have time for myself these days because I'm so busy doing purpose work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.